Solus with the $4.99 hauler. Thank you, Solus. Also, one of the mods on YouTube and on Discord. Thank you so much. Solus, you almost clinched the nicknaming rights for this shiny hunt. It is currently at $5.17, and the nickname is Candy Corn. Almost sniped the nicknaming rights for that. Okay, we have desktop audio, we have mic, we have webcam, we have game capture. I think we're doing good. Frames aren't dropping. Restarted my computer. We should be good. I need to load up the likes viewer here for the stream. We need YouTube Studio. We also need Go Live. Okay. Projector. Okay, there we go. There's that. Okay, we are officially ready. I think. Unless I just moved something. Okay. You're considering taking it so you can call it Bumblebee? I mean, first one was Barry B. Benson, so sticking with Bumblebee references, I think that's pretty okay. That'll be fine. Also, we have a huge number of people on the stream and on the previous stream, so thank you guys so much for being here, checking it out, hitting that like button. We're already almost to 30, and we've been streaming like 5 minutes. Welcome Wiz, Sharklord, Fent, Avery, Shiny Gamer, Animation Lab, Mimikyu, Cry. We also have Animation Lab times like 6, it looks like, with a bunch of different alternates. Star Killer, welcome. Umbra. I think Umbra might be an alt as well. Of course, we have Solus and Jordan, welcome. I don't know if I missed anybody. You got a copy of Ultra Sun and a 3DS for $5 second hand. You then shiny hunting, you did Reshiram, who became your first shiny ever. You got it within 2 hours of soft resetting. That is some tremendous luck. Besto sentence makes more context with the others. Makes more sense. I cannot see any of the messages from Animation Lab and or Besto. But welcome back, Besto. Has been several hot minutes. You were definitely missed. We needed some Besto energy in our previous streams with all those likes. How's everybody doing tonight? If you guys weren't here for it, we did find one of the shiny Poipoles at 7,280 encounters. We're still looking to find the second one so we can move on to our shiny Savalis. Fent Warrior, not doing great, but not doing bad either. Well, at least you're not doing bad. Like, I think everybody has those days. I'm having a pretty okay day despite last night being literal garbage. Like, I went to bed at 10 thinking I was going to get a heap of sleep. My son decided that he was going to have a nightmare and wake up screaming bloody murder at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I popped out of bed, couldn't really go back to sleep. 3 o'clock came, my other kid wanted fed. 5 o'clock came, 7 o'clock came, kiddo wanted fed again, and then I had to go to work, so... just can't breathe. Got some allergies going on. Got some sickness going on with lungs being filled up with gunk, or what's the little story there with not being able to breathe well? Is the air quality garbage? Why do I need 2? So that I can have a shiny Living Dex animation lab. I need a shiny Poipole and a shiny Nagnadale, one of each. Allergies, air quality, nose has left the chat. Well, I don't know if it'll work for you, or if you are psycho like I am and can drink coffee and go straight to sleep like a baby. But I recommend a hot cup of coffee. It usually knocks my allergies out because it like opens up my airways, so that's something that works for me. The Cuphead Maniac, hello. It's practically past your bedtime for 11th grade. You got this, my guy. Good luck, and I hope you succeed. Thank you so much, Maniac, the Cuphead Maniac. Neon Dragon Slayer, welcome. Wiss says it needs to be shiny tonight. You missed yours on sleep. Dang it. Ah, we got some lyrics going on. Getting some raps going on. You can absolutely do that. You drink coffee almost all day. You just took some Benadryl. I hope that works for you. Animation Labs channel been getting some good views recently. That's pretty dope. That's what's up. What do we got there? Yeah, pretty not bad. We hit the like goal. Did we now? That's pretty good. I like that for us. Mimikyu fan, don't like coffee. That's completely understandable. It is a bitter and acquired taste most of the time, unless you're going to like Starbies or Dutch Bros. Then they're pretty sweet sometimes. So if we hit the like goal, we definitely need a new one. Keep that sucker rolling and growing. Mimikyu is amazing. Yeah, we're chilling at like 38 views, so that's pretty good. You don't like coffee till you had kids? Sounds weird, but weirdly like coffee after your first kid. The bitterness is worth the awake capacity, I think. Along with all the acquired noises. The acquired dad noises. You have a plushie of Mimikyu. Well, Mimikyu fan might be jealous about that. I make the dad noises, you know, and to those that aren't dads that are wondering why any dad ever sneezes as loud as they possibly can, it's because society dictates we can't break down and cry, and so when we get overstressed and overstimulated, the scream sneeze is our way of letting that out in a socially acceptable manner. Like, we can kind of mask the scream of frustration that we have bottled up all the time behind a sneeze, and it just sounds like we're being obnoxious, but really we're just letting out some pent-up frustration that we have no other way of letting out. real, yeah. 90% of gamblers can't control gambling. Seems accurate-ish. You have 4 plushies of Mimikyu. 1 big wearing a scarf around the neck, 2 non-shiny, and 1 shiny. Sounds like a good time. Let's get us a new light goal going on here. I think we can hit it. One of the non-shinies is a gift from a pal. Hey, that means it's pretty special and doesn't need to be shiny. Okay, like whoever decided to put these heart emoji bullcrap in the middle of my icons that I desperately need to click on to make this a pinned comment really annoys me. I think my kid wants his binky back. You have so much Mimikyu stuff? Well, hey, here in about a week, you can have a brass coin patch. That'll be pretty neat. Still awaiting the arrival of those in the mail and have not received any word that they are even starting to have shipped. But we are narrowing in on day 12. It's been 12 days since I've ordered them, so they should be getting close. Your daughter hates binkies but sucks her thumb. You know, some binkies are just shaped weird and not pleasurable for all kids. My kid didn't like his first binky, but then he became okay with it. Yeah, I am not getting any shipping from these guys, which is really sus. So maybe I'm not getting patches. We had to take my eldest son's binky away at 6 months because, like, he decided that instead of just sucking on the binky, he wanted to open up his mouth and shove the entire pacifier in his mouth. And he gagged on that one time, and we said, "You're not getting this thing ever again." It wouldn't be the first time somebody has done an out-of-context edit. Okay, my account, reorder. View order and tracking. Just open this monsters, but you don't think you want it? I want the monster, Fent. I'll drink it. It does say 9 to 13 business days, so if that's the case, they got 6 days left, and I'm hoping that they can get it here sooner rather than later, because I really want to take a look at them. I'm stoked. You buy boxes in bulk from Sam's Club? Honestly, wouldn't have it any way. %of shiny hunters hunt till they fall asleep. I see no flaw with this logic. If you're cooked on one Mountain Dew a day, I am well done. I'm burnt. Because, like, this is 40 ounces of, like, Dr. Pepper, and I can drink this easily and still want more. So, I'm not a huge energy drink person. Like, I tolerate basic Monster, but I prefer, like, I really like Vanilla Bean or Mean Bean Monster Java. I think that's pretty great. Buying in bulk is significantly cheaper than buying as needed. They might have bulk too. Honestly, if they did, I would probably go broke. We also might finally hit our subscriber goal in the near future. I wish I could say it would be tonight. We need 6 more subscribers to hit it tonight, but we may finally hit our subscriber goal after like 3 months. 3 months to get the last 100 subscribers. It's been crazy. Also, my day's been pretty good, Wiz. I can't complain. I spent a lot of my time at work today trying to figure out different permissions that I can get to do my job better. Checked out what my 401k contribution stuff was at. Tried to figure out how I could work better with other teams and got paid to do it. So it was a pretty productive day. Can't complain. Need to get on the same page as a few of our different departments to best serve the members we have, and I'm excited to be able to work on those. Check the Discord Weeb Zone. How was your day, Wes? I understand you're back in school. Or is that the 28th? I feel like that's either today or the 28th. Question for me. Shoot, Fent. Do I know any good mod app stores for iOS? Side loaders. I've never jailbroken an iOS device before. I don't know anything about modified app stores or anything. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have any idea. Never downloaded a modded app store. It'd be interesting to look at, though. I mean, I am in that percentile animation lab. I am a shiny hunter, and I do hack my devices, but there is no correlation between the two, unfortunately. Same old garbage rates that everybody else has. Yawn. It's too early for that crap. You want some pancakes? I always want pancakes. Mimikyu fan, what gym leader are you going to fight? Also, in light of my desire to create short and clippable moments on the channel for the short page and for getting the channel some more notoriety with just random tidbits and stuff that's not shiny hunting exactly, want to have kind of not scripted stuff, because that just don't work with live streams. That would defeat the purpose of a live stream, because you'd be following a script and that's no fun. But topics, I am interested in like Pokemon topics that you guys would find interesting. Ramos on Pokemon Y. He's the gardener, right? I feel like he's the grass guy, because I do not recognize that name at all, and grass trainers are very unmemorable, forgettable. Proper dummy, it's going well. How you doing? My phone reminding me that it's 15 minutes to bedtime, like I actually had a chance of following that. Lewis Miller, do I suggest you shiny hunt? Absolutely I do. Start with a game and a Pokemon you like, and get it found. What a noob. Who sets a bedtime? I set a bedtime as a constant reminder every day that nobody tells me what to do. Not even my watch. Because I always ignore it. School's coming back up again soon for you. Best of luck there. I'm kind of mixed if I would consider swapping from full-time work to full-time school again. What is my favorite shiny? Yours is Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar goes pretty hard, but I have to say favorite shiny is Scolipede. You game and hate school. Very nice. Clip what, Animation Lab? You set a bedtime because with your epilepsy you need plenty of sleep? Yeah. Yeah. Tired people have more issues typically than anybody else, so like I could only imagine being tired and sleep deprived while having that condition. That would be not fun. You hope I get it soon because it's twice the amount of time it should have been. Yeah, we're coming up on double odds, but the good news is we did find one shiny Poipole already at 7,280 encounters. So we found one. If we find one in the next 200 encounters, well, 250-ish encounters, we'll be right on odds. I think my channel might be set to not allow people to clip it, but maybe not. I'm not sure exactly how you clip YouTube. Twitch is easy to clip, though. What happened to it? Oh, it's still hanging around. I ported it into Pokemon Home already. It is safely nestled in my Pokemon Home account. I'm looking for a second one so I can evolve it into a Nagnadel. Also, you guys just reminded me. And put it in sword? I might. Yeah, I'm doing a shiny living dex. After this Poipole, I have to get 2 shiny Savalis, or well, type Knolls. I caught my first Poipole on this account, forgetting that I was spoofing some stuff with Pokemon Black before Bank went down. I mean, it hasn't gone down, of course, but like before the 3DS's Wi-Fi capabilities left the chat. So I needed to change my system date so that the next Poipole I hunt actually has today's date, or a current date, not 2011, before the game even came out. That was kind of sus. You just realized how many switches are behind me? That's a great question. There are 12 switches behind me. 14 switches behind me. 2 in front of me. 2 that aren't being used. And 1 that my wife plays. That should add up to... There's 18 total switches in my house. Nope, I didn't get more switches, Fent. I still have the 18. My 2 OLEDs, my wife's Switch, and 15 bots. Got his badge, your Mega Charizard Y, creamed Ramos team. Yeah, Mega Charizard Y goes pretty hard. That's like 6K. So I bought most of them for $200 a piece. So yeah, we're sitting at about 3 to 4K. But being generous and saying, yeah, I spent 300 on each of them, we're closer to 45 to 5K. Yeah, I got all of them used, so I didn't pay full price. Good luck with the Nintendo Next console. Apparently they're supposed to be around $500. Getting 10 or more would be expensive. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do bots again for the next system. I don't think the channel will be able to monetarily support that. I mean, at that price, I have enough saved for like 2 of the consoles. We're not even sure that they can be cloned. And I don't know if the investment in those is going to be worth the return to continue to get people to support the channel that way. So that's why we're doing a push for streaming. I can't guarantee that the bots are going to be here forever. That, and we don't even know if the next system is going to be hackable at all, so... But yeah, I definitely dumped a lot of money into YouTube equipment. Oh, it's about gotta have the same cartridge. How do I hack them? So I use Sysbot Base and I use Atmosphere. But only certain switches are hackable. You have to have a V1 switch. Or you have to build a board that you can solder into your switch to physically override. And the next Switch console may be hackable with some motherboard stuff, but I could never to my motherboards. Like, I'm not that good of a solderer. But yeah, you just boot into a different operating system with the device, and you're good to go. So, let's just put it into perspective here. I got so good at modding these Nintendo Switches that when I met somebody to purchase the Switch, instead of asking what the serial number was to see if it could be hacked, or, you know, checking when I got there if it could be hacked for sure, I would pop in the SD card, plug it into my laptop, and I would have that sucker modded in about 5 minutes. Like, less than that. Really, as long as it took me to, like, detach a Joy-Con, slide in a jig, put an SD card in, plug the cable into my laptop, I could have that sucker modded in that amount of time and just be like, okay, here's your cash. It works. So fast. Current team is Mega Charizard, Hawlucha, Emolga, Sylveon, Lapras, and Greninja. Okay. Those are pretty good. Love the nicknames. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The best part was getting to tell everybody whose Switch I bought what I did with them and why. It was a pretty good time. Mimikyu is wildin', huh? What if I'm wildin'? But why the angry Pikachu, though? My wife got that for me. I got her, so like the joke is I'm that Pikachu and she's that thing. That's the joke. I bought her a Wobbuffet plush, and so she brought me that annoyed Pikachu. You can stay for 6 more minutes because next week you're starting school again. Have a good school year. And I think my kiddo wants food, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go put a bottle on the warmer. Oh, because you guys asked last time. Here is intermission mode. Purple Cliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shame, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. I'll clip it. I'll put it in a short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Purple Cliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for for an entire stream. Alright, we're back. Just your constant streamly reminder that when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I will stream in a maid dress. No shame. Only 80k more. That's the attitude, Shiny Gamer. Get your friends at school when you go back to school to subscribe to the channel, and we'll have like an extra 1,000 subscribers. Easy peasy. If everybody has 5 friends that they invite to come and sub to the channel, we'll hit it as soon as that happens. Super quickly. Just, well, really, you only have to have 4 friends because math works that way. If every subscriber here invited 4 friends to subscribe and they did so, we would hit it. Invite them all, Shiny Gamer. And I don't even know 5 people. It's been 6 years and my children come in and see me in a maid dress. Basically. Apparently, Mimikyu fan. I don't know what that's all about. I wouldn't suspect it's anything super crazy. You'll tell them to sub? Do it! Get them all to subscribe. Whis has a problem. Whis, what's your problem? Hopefully it's not a serious one. You have 1 minute until you have to go to bed? Sorry to hear that. Goo Gaming woke up today very sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, Wasito counts as other people. You frequent the channel on both accounts. I think that counts. You're alone with your schizophrenia. At least you got to see today. You always make my day. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I can make your day. But, yeah, what we don't want to have happen is all of my subscribers going and making 4 alternate accounts and subscribing, because what that'll do over time is say, hey, you have 100,000 subscribers and none of them watch your stuff. We're not recommending it to anybody else. But if you had 4 genuine friends that you said, hey, go sub to this dude if you like Pokemon and such, we would hit it. Easily. Easy! I know a few of my subs are because people voluntarily went into Blaine's videos and, like, linked my channel in the comments, which, like, always cracks me up. Because, like, they never get deleted, and it blows my mind. Because, like, I'm still small enough that I see every comment that comes through on my YouTube channel, and, like, I delete more than a few of them. Good night, Shiny Gamer. That was you. Absolutely make coffee, Fent. Absolutely make coffee. Make coffee, drink it, let it marinate with your Benadryl. You're good. You just use Blaine's for shiny Pokemon? Fair enough. What I want to know is I want to know what version of Sysbot Blaine's is using for his giveaways these days, as well as Optimism 247. I want to know and use that same bot, because what they have going is theoretically they could do a giveaway for every Pokemon simultaneously at any time, because what they have is trade a Pokemon with this nickname, you will get this Pokemon in its place. I do not have that capability because I am running the Sysbot stock, and they have some customized version of Sysbot. You used to blow up my channel on Blaine's? Nice. Before you leave, do I know Calm and Collecting? I don't know them. I've heard of the channel, though. Like, if I could find out this information, I would be doing it. But the problem with it is, those YouTubers, well, Optimism 247 might. But I'm pretty sure they're using a custom programmed version. But, I know Blaine's isn't really the type to share the knowledge of what is being used and what isn't being used, because he doesn't openly talk about how these bots work and what they are. Whereas me and Optimism 247 have both done videos telling people exactly how to set up these bots that we're running on our channels. And I actually learned about Sysbot from Optimism 247. I was just able to do the channel bigger and faster. But he's on the incline now. He's growing. Yeah, I pretty much owe the bulk of my channel to Optimism 247's videos. Somehow, I was just able to do the initial how to set up the Discord Sysbot better than Optimism 247 and get it more searchable somehow. I wish that I had programming buddies that could take a look at Sysbot and figure out how to do it, because I'm pretty sure if I got a good coder that would do it for me, that within an 8-hour shift, they could have the bot doing exactly what it needed to do. Like, I have no doubts that if they looked at the code, it would be very evident on what we needed to do this. The thing is, Sysbot natively has a function where you can say, if they trade me this Wooloo, they will get this Pokemon. All we need to do is create a pool that this thing will pull from, a file specifically, and here are the Pokemon inputs that you can have. So, like, you just have to copy and paste that code. If this, then this. If this, then this file. You know, so on and so forth. And you could do that. Like, I can't read the code well enough to know exactly what it's doing, but somebody that has a little bit more coding practice really could. And if I could get my buddy to do it, I would in a heartbeat. Because I want to do the entire shiny living dex at one time in each game. I think that would be huge. Goth mommies or no goth mommies? I don't even know what is going on in chat right now. Goo Game and that is both of them. The cat is meowing. Copper Coin is, well, Baby Coin is cooing for food, and then Copper Coin's smacking the wall with his feet. Y'all wouldn't understand. Brass gets it. He's a man of culture. I will respond to that in like 5 seconds. I got a bottle to go grab. Also, Fent, to answer your initial question regarding that, I want you to take a moment and search on YouTube the channel name Linslay, and then tell me the answer to that question. Search Linslay. Don't need to. Your answer will never change. Oh no, that's going to tell you what my answer is. Have a good night, Mimikyu fan. El Gato is not in the room. It is Linslay. And apparently Lindsay Sturley pops up, but that's not who we're looking for. You might have to put you might have to put the channel filter on, and you'll also have to look for the one that has a guitar. It's at Linslay 7499. You click the songs. Anyway, coffee break. So, with that search, am I team Goth Mommy or no Goth Mommy? Don't know if you're gonna have a good night. Well, you should have a fantastic night instead. You're gonna say yes. It is. It is wife coin. I guess I could have saved everybody some trouble and just went to this. Probably won't work for you guys, but if it does... Animation Lab, as a man of married status, the only acceptable answer to that is my wife. Your internet went out. I'm sorry to hear that, Shark Lord. How are you here? Nah, deserved. Brass a real one for that. You ain't wrong. One of my favorite Family Feud moments is where Steve Harvey asks this Marine-looking guy and this other guy, it's like, which of the 7 dwarfs would you use to describe your wife in bed? And the guys just look at each other and it's like, nope, nope, not gonna do it, See ya, Mimikyu fan. Thanks for hanging out. Five tips for guitar, even though you only have a ukulele. I love Steve Harvey, like, great guy. I occasionally get on the motivational side of YouTube. Actually, I get on that every day. What am I talking about? But, like, a lot of Steve Harvey quotes pop up. Yeah, my wife's got like 300 subscribers, 80,000 views, in 15 videos. She would have outpaced my channel very, very easily if she continued it. Austin, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Smash that like button on your way out the door. It sounds like you're just stopping in for a minute, but it's always appreciated. Glad to see you. Your internet is dumpster fire, Shark Lord. I'm sorry to hear that. Paraphrasing, of course. Because she had a target niche audience when she started. It's the same reason why I was able to get my Hyrule Monkey channel monetized in 3 months. And I really need to post stuff to that channel again so I can get it monetized again, but because it fell out of monetization status. But the power of having a specific niche audience and doing quality videos to that is tremendous. Like when I did my first Zelda video, that was a Zelda theory video, I got 10,000 views on it, 14,000 over the course of 3 years. I redid that video on a Zelda specific channel that I posted 5 videos on previously, had 5 subscribers when I did it. I got 40,000 views in a month because I had a niche audience. Hear me out. Either you do morning streams or very late streams. I would say morning streams. Shiny at 7,945. I'll take it. You try to get an animation out every day. That's a lot of animating. Daily videos are good, Animation Lab, but don't underestimate the power of a video that has a tremendous amount of time put into it. Fent wants to be blue. I think we can make that happen, probably. Okay, dude, I need my hand. He was not happy I took his bottle away for a second. Bye, Swayze. I have gotten one of the 2 shiny Poipoles. How you doing tonight? Bye, Swayze. Put a pinch of sea salt in black coffee. No cream or sugar needed. That's an interesting idea. Ah, yes, it is Wiss's birthday today. Happy birthday, Wiss. I thought it was the 26th that you went to school and subsequently had your birthday. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I'm looking for settings. Hey, you're the one that didn't want to finish it, you little turd nugget. What happens when I do that? Does that work? Hey, Brock's channel, welcome. Feliz Navidad? No, that's Happy New Year. Feliz Cumpleaños? Or Merry Christmas. I think I said Merry Christmas first time. Feliz Cumpleaños should be Happy Birthday. I got it? Yes! Jay Reynolds, welcome. Man in White Mask, welcome. Love the PFP, by the way. Man, we just got people popping in out of nowhere today. Loving that for us. Smash the like button, guys. We're on our way to 40 likes for the stream. This is what I get for, This is, what we get for starting at 9, I think. I only got how to say happy birthday in Spanish, Jay. Unfortunately, I didn't get the shiny, the second one yet. Welcome to Peter Griffin's Grinds My Gears. You know what really grinds my gears? People who insist that we're getting another Let's Go game. I don't insist that we're getting one, but I also don't see why we wouldn't get Let's Go, like, Togepi and Cleffa or some stupid crap. Like, realistically, Pikachu and Eevee are too iconic and they deserve the title, but I don't think that there's any, like, iconic duos. Let's Go Umbreon and Espeon, like, that's about what they could do for Johto. You're giving me your guaranteed shiny on sleep? Fair enough. Put 25 cents in the jar. I said a bad word? You hope we don't get another Let's Go. They were kind of boring since it was a game where you just tossed Pokeballs. Yeah, but like it was cool to shiny hunt with the chain hunting. That was pretty neat. Wiss is having depression now. No, don't have depression, Wiss. say crap all the time. They didn't make it so you can transfer a copy of your starter to home because what they did in Sword Shield was a massive flop. Guaranteed shiny was a lie. Let's Go was okay, and I'm excited to be able to play through it again when I get everything rounded up here, because I'm going to need to do a file for my shiny hunting thing. But I have a Mew inside of a Pokeball that I need to dispatch. Ooh, Pokemon Coliseum was fire. $79.45 is going to be the shiny. Well, we're getting close. In Sword and Shield, you can get Pikachu or Eevee depending on which game you had saved, but they couldn't be put in home. Chunkachu and Eevee couldn't be put in Pokemon Home? I don't recall that. I know that your Let's Go Pikachu and your Let's Go Eevee couldn't be put into Home. Wait, Sharklord, that's you that's remaking? No. You're talking about Minecraft, aren't you? Oh, something lightning. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've talked to them. There's somebody with the name of Lightning that's actually remaking Pokemon Coliseum in, like, Unreal 4. I wonder if I still have them friended. I know I'm subscribed to their channel. Okay, I have to find this person. Please hold. Gosh dang it. Ah, there it is. Storm Run Gaming. You guys just reminded me I need to reach out. Oh, it's in Unreal 5. Anyways. Yeah. Storm Run Gaming. Pretty good stuff they had going on with some test stuff for Unreal Engine 4. Well, Unreal Engine 5, I guess. They were doing it in 4, then they upped it to 5. That Poipole isn't going anywhere. Well, certain he isn't coming anywhere, that's for sure. Pokemon Coliseum is a truly underrated game. Do you have El Gato, like the capture card, or the Spanish cat? Because I have 2 El Gatos and I have 2 El Gatos, so it really depends on what you mean. You actually hope they'll do an update in SV that allows you to transfer a clone of your co-ride on a mirrored ride-on? Or give out an event version that's a clone of it? Doubtful. I have 2 cats. Neither one of them is in this room presently. Ooh, we are 5 likes away from the 2nd like goal of the stream. That's pretty neat. How neat is that? Also, we have 203 views and only 35 likes. Shiny dragon types from Black and White 2 with Unova just being the OT. Could happen. Third like goal technically, yeah, true that. All right, let's see if 7945 was a correct choice. You need that shiny Zera Aura, you'll go get your Switch, do it, Wes. Get the shiny Zera Aura. It was not shiny, it seems. Also, time to update the hour counter. Survey says incorrect. Yeah. You seem to have misplaced your Switch somewhere. That is indeed unfortunate. Also, it's funny to me that we're at 35 encounters, or 35 likes, and we are only streaming we're currently streaming at the time when I would normally start streaming, so pretty good progress. Got a lot of time left. Now is the shiny. Survey says incorrect. 3 Lycos is great. I think it's pretty great. I like it. I dig it. I don't know who else would be popping out onto the stream at 11 o'clock at night, but hey, it could happen. A shiny Mew from red or yellow or blue. No such thing as a legitimate shiny Mew from that game, but that's cool that you have one. Yeah, that's a lot of diligent work trying to get a shiny Mew too. I mean, shoot, it's a lot of work to get a shiny Mew in Gen 1. But it can, in fact, be done. Pokemon Home won't recognize it, though, but, you know, that's besides the point. You don't have the mental fortitude to shiny hunt? It does get pretty boring sometimes, not gonna lie. That's why I have you guys here, to chat with while I hunt it. Like, can you believe we've almost done 700 encounters since we found a shiny? It's going pretty crazy. Yep, the 8F glitch goes pretty hard. So many steps in that. Like, I remember watching Austin John Play's video tutorial on it, and, like, it's funny how long he spent recording that video. You've already wasted at least 70 hours shiny hunting, legendaries and starters, never got one. That is indeed unfortunate. Here we are at 72, and I've already got one. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine having a shiny. In just a few days, my Zelda Lego set arrives. Well, ships, I should say. So I'm excited to be able to do a video putting that bad boy together. Who thought of the name Candy Corn? The chat did. The person who... There was somebody that randomly popped into my stream asking information about the Pokemon Go spoofing. They dropped us a super chat, which was really, really nice of them. And they donated the nickname rights, so that's how it is the way that it is. That person was Willie0402. And then I believe Wookie Spooky Whis decided that they were going to vote on it and name it Candy Corn. Wish you had the patience for Legos. I have all the patience for Legos. In Animation Lab, you're certainly welcome to try to roast me. I feel like part of the streamer persona is just being able to roll with it. That sounded like something falling. Congrats on spending hours of your life looking for a slightly different colored virtual creature, a true badge of honor and amazing way to pass time. Next time, try hunting for some maidens. Ha! Already got one. And I get paid to do this. What now? Checkmate? Checkmate. I do love it when people do try to roast shiny hunters with that tidbit, like, oh my gosh, you're wasting hours of your life shiny hunting or looking for a slightly discolored pixel. And like every shiny hunter that I've seen that happen to, it goes down pretty much the same way. Let's recap that. Rereading it. Animation Lab. Brascoin, can I try to roast you? Congrats on spending hours of your life looking for a slightly different colored virtual creature, a true badge of honor and an amazing way to pass time. Next time, try hunting for some maidens. Already got one maiden, 2 kids, and I get paid to do this. What now? Yeah, you can try again. At least his beard doesn't look like Queso's. Sure, try again. I don't even know who Queso is. Fent, you're gonna order pizza? Does it have pineapple on top? Paid to do it, and Brass has a family, growing family of loyal fans. True that. True that. Okay, part two of this. We got part 2. Oh, wow. Look at you with your paid job and supposed maiden. Truly a remarkable achievement. Next time, try developing a personality or some actual skills instead. Well, I can kind of code websites. I can code programs on a computer. I can build pretty much anything I want to with woodworking. I can do basically anything I need to with a Google spreadsheet and a little bit of a math. Yeah, basically. Babooey, or Baba Ooey. There we go. Welcome back. Pineapple on ham, pizza's fire. You were bullied to come here and say happy birthday to Wiss. Who's bullying you, Baba Ooey? We don't sleep here. We don't. Who does that? I need to get myself a stream deck so I can, like, have hotkeys that pop up GIFs and stuff on the stream. That would be nice. Give me one last try. Let me cook. All right. Take your time. You'll need it. Take your time. You'll need it. Let it simmer. Let it baste, let it simmer, let it cook like a nice, slow-cooked roast. Thoo! If you don't get that shiny Poipole, you will not like and subscribe. Well, it's been nice knowing you. You probably aren't liking and subscribing. That ain't gonna happen. Watch as it does. It could. You think catching those shiny Pokemon is going to fill the void in your life? Maybe if you spent less time in front of your screen chasing pixels and more time investing in real relationships. What? I'm still waiting for the culmination of that thought. You have, like, 3 dangling participles in that sentence. I don't know what to do with this. I'm still waiting for the... Maybe if you spent less time in front of your screen chasing pixels and more time investing in real relationships, then we need the end of that. Oh. Maybe if you spent less time in front of your screen chasing pixels and more time investing in real relationships, you would find some actual fulfillment. But hey, at least you have your virtual collection. Well, this shiny hunting took my wife to Universal a couple years ago, so let's just say that the roller coasters weren't the only things that were rode while we did that. Hagrid's is not my favorite ride at Universal's. I was not expecting to hear that when I popped in this stream. No, Goo Gaming, it was your mother. No, that one was too easy. Just like your mom. I'm sorry, Goo Gaiman. I'm sorry. You said your mom, so like you have to understand I am a millennial. Like, your mom was the clapback to everything and anything under the sun. It's so natural. Is Universal Studio Copper Coin's origin? Ironically enough, no, it is not. No, but ironically enough, with this whole roasting and conversation stuff, I don't know if you guys know who Thor is from Pirate Software. He has a channel that he, you know, teaches people how to make games and really just motivates people to get out and create stuff. I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and some of the things that he says that he focused on when he was learning to stream was showmanship. And so what he did was he ended up looking up a lot of people that did, what's it called? Insult comics to you know, improve showmanship and witty comebacks and stuff. And I actually watch a lot of those guys too. So it's really funny that I took an interest in that topic, and then like 3 days later somebody comes in and tries to roast, because like that's how a lot of YouTube clips get made, is somebody comes in and tries to roast the streamer, and then, you know, you're just quick and witty because that's the daily, and you just throw it back. This stream is getting crazy. Oh yeah, Wes, definitely short material, for sure. You claim to have a maiden and a job, yet you still waste your time hunting for shiny Pokemon like some kid playing a game. Seems like you're stuck in a childish fantasy world. Hey, just because you grow old doesn't mean you have to grow up. Yeah, it's not... Streaming's not the easiest thing ever, especially when you're streaming to an audience of less than 5 people. But look at him. Somebody had to make him, and it wasn't me. Well, it was half me. But I didn't grow him. I just did the donation. The initial deposit, if you will. Arsenon, welcome! It's Sakuna Vessel. Oddly enough, I know that reference. Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty fire. Baba Ooey, you stayed up until 4. Very nice. So is the initial deposit. Brass on a demon time tonight. I mean, hey. Just gotta throw shade where shade is needing to be thrown. Did we hit the like goal already? Your child may be the vessel of Sukune. Sukune. Imagine drowning in Subnautica. Arsenaut never doing Subnautica hardcore again, huh? You made a like goal for me. Yeah, we basically hit the like goal. We'll up it up. Thanks, Wookie. Being on top of it. Let's see if we can hit the third like goal for the stream. Like, we still like have 2-ish hours left. When I bring out baby coin, we hit more goals. I mean, of course we do. Who doesn't want to like and subscribe for this guy? I mean, he's pretty chill. Yeah, he does a head bob. Thu, you have a great one. Thanks for being here. Good to meet ya. We like him. Baby Coin's pretty cute. And very happy most of the time. Goo Gaming going to bed at 8,000. Why are you spelling its name differently every time, Animation Lab? Is it Sukana, Sukana, Sukanu, Sukane? Hey, thanks for the luck, Thu. Thanks for the luck. Yep, we got brass coin, wifey coin, copper coin, and baby coin. And that is probably all of the coins. I should show everyone the Hyper Fantasia thing you were showing us the last stream. And where's coin? Copper coin's in bed. You cast dropping the shampoo in the shower. Is that roast battle going on a short? Yes, it most definitely is. Also, guys, we are 4 subs away from finally hitting our sub goal of 20,400 subscribers after like 4 months of struggling to get there. This has been a very slow growth month. So if you are new here and haven't slapped that subscribe or like button, please consider doing so. Joining the community. You were cooked before it started. Almost 8,000 indeed. You are so wide awake, bud. What's going on? Slap it silly, people. Slap it silly. Commas are important in that sentence. You just recently subscribed? Well, thank you, Gerlis the Gamer. It's either that or Gurley's the gamer. One of those is an incorrect pronunciation. Or both. We already did rip you Animation Lab. That's what the whole roast battle was. Ripped you to pieces. Or at least your arguments, anyways. Welcome back, Brock. Welcome back. Alright. Tipping over into 8,000 encounters. That universal line caught me off guard when you joined the stream. Yeah, I'm sure it caught a lot of people off guard. It was just funny. It wasn't personal yet. $8,000. It was just Gurley, but lost an account on Purple, so had to change it. Hey, Goo Gaming, you have a great night. Thanks for popping in. At least you're getting Cloud if he makes a short out of it. I remember when the whole Maidens chat thing started coming up. The reason you left was to learn how to delete a save file on the Switch again, just so you can do a new playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu. You also saved most of your Let's Go Mons at home. Hey, I could have told you how to do that live. Oh, but are you just roasting? I think you're roasting. Oh, does that make you happy? My watch says I got my stand goal today. A few days ago, you actually came up with a good business idea. You want to hear it? Absolutely, I do. Gurley's Gamer, I have 18 Nintendo Switches. 15 of them are bots to be used for trades. 2 of them are my OLED switches, and 1 of them is my wife's Switch. That's 7 million. Yeah, that's what I used like my first year of YouTube profits to purchase, is like all of those switches. Got a lot of help from the community to pay for all of those. Could not have done it without the community. Although I also wouldn't have needed to do it without the community either, so it's kind of like a catch-22 there. The business idea is a hotel that caters to nostalgia, with each floor being themed to certain decades and having indoor restaurants that resemble old versions, along with a store that sells retro-style consoles. You recently got a second used one, but it's the Lite. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I had to get V1 switches and replace all of their batteries. You're sorry you weren't one of the 12 million that bought a Wii? Shame on you. I think it would be hard to implicate Brock, but it could be successful. Sorry, I meant implement. It would be hard to implement. Did I already do what, Wookie? The giveaway idea? Because I do not have a Nagnadel yet. You miss playing on a 3DS? You regret selling yours a long time ago? Yeah. It's a sad day. I have... Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I have two. This is the one you guys can see. I do not remember when McDonald's had the game consoles in the Playland. I don't think mine ever did. Once you get Nagnadel, you can do a giveaway of precise clones of both Poipole and Nagnadel. Yeah, absolutely I could. I created a duplicate save file of the shiny Poipole before I transferred it into my Switch for that very reason. Yours had N64s in them? That's fire. You played a lot of Omega Ruby and Ultra Sun? Listen, I get it. Gen 3 is fire. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is awesome. Scribblenauts? I don't think I've even played Scribblenauts, to be honest. Candy corn does taste like wax, but yet I eat it every single year. I have to. It's like Peeps. I'm obligated. You even have the guide from Omega Ruby. That's what's up. I kind of need one of those, but yet I don't at the same time, but I want one. Arsenal can stream at 1080p with no frame drops due to your gaming laptop having a 4050 graphics card in it. That's pretty lit. I like it. I dig it. I support it. You're roasting shark. Fair enough. So, in this scenario, if shark is getting roasted, oh come on, chat. What are you doing? Does that mean Shark is the surf and then Animation Lab is the turf because they got roasted earlier? We're having a surf and turf dish here. You're playing Pokemon Box in the morning? Isn't there something that you can get from Pokemon Box that's like crazy? Stream after stream, Smoker, welcome. Yeah, we're going after this Poipole hard. The issue you have with Gen 6 is that while fun, it feels very shallow, like everything is surface level. You can't even ride a goat through town, only Skidoo on a small ranch. Yeah. That and just the ease of access to Mega Evolution, and once you get it, like, you just jump through the rest of the game. I shave right here in my mustache because I can't stand it, but Jose Romero has just subscribed. You guys should follow Jose's example and subscribe too. Thank you so much, Jose. My beard is out of frame, yeah. Is there any possible way to shiny hunt Poipole on any Switch games? There is not. It is only huntable on the 3DS. You can get a Poipole on Pokemon Sword and Shield, but they will never give you a shiny one. Bud, you keep dropping your binky. Fent is now disappointed. Looking pretty fly. Yes. Scrambled sheep brain flashbacks. I was telling my coworkers about that today. It's like, yeah, I almost like threw up on stream. That was great. Like, I was even dry heaving and everything. You need Jvoul. You must go. Well, Sharklord, you have a fantastic night. It's actually the same issue you have with Gen 8. You hate Dynamaxing because it feels tacked on and feels trendy. Like, Game Freak was like, hey, Kaiju are popular in the Monsterverse. Let's do that. Yeah. It really doesn't have much depth to it. It's a quick gimmick. Like, honestly, I think the best battle mechanic ever added to any Pokemon game was double battles. And Pokemon Coliseum capitalized that to the fullest extent. The guy that has Entei, I think his name's like Damien or something. I don't know. Starts with a D. Big redhead guy. He was a pain. Like, you just needed a water type to beat him, but like, his team shut you down so hard. 3 more subscribers till we hit our sub goal for the first time in 4 months. It's gonna be big. Mega Evolution was cool. Yeah, I agree. Sharklord needs to go dominate on Pokemon Sleep. This is true. You're subbing right now, and the counter is definitely going to add one more. It's a pretty good stream. We've had like 17 viewers like this entire time. So, while I can kind of see who's subscribed and who isn't, it's not as easy as you might think. Imagine it goes down. You don't like terrestrializing because it reminds you too much of Delta Pokemon from Gen 3? Yeah. Delta Pokemon were pretty cool. It did go down. Wiz, you misunderstood the assignment. You were supposed to make it go up. There we go. So you desubscribed? Yeah. Yes, you did. Desubscribed. Unsubscribed. King DDD subscribe. Hello guys, I'm officially here since 20,397. Dang. That's unfortunate. Oh hey, I need to add another hour to the counter. I haven't seen Besto in like 20 minutes. Not gonna lie, Wiz, considering you're a mod and another one of us, I don't think you just recently subscribing is a brag. I mean, kudos to Wiz for like being a mod here before they subscribed, I guess. At least he was honest. A lot of blue today in the chat. We like the blue. Them green names are even more fun, but blue's pretty alright too. We like seeing green names in the chat just as much as blue. Rest in peace, Fence green name. Hey, Jay Reynolds, we do in fact like green. Ever since Gen 7, you always caught a female Golbat that you wanted to use on your team but never bothered. If you can, you're putting a Golbat in your party. Best of luck. Brass is the goat of all Poke tubers. We do try. I really do want to hit that 100,000 subscribers and get that fantastic YouTube play button. That is my goal. Shiny hunting's fun, but like my goal, YouTube play button. How do I get it? Not a clue. But 100,000 subscribers, that's gonna do it. Just gotta get those one at a time. Fun fact, green names are more appreciated than blue names. By about that much. On the bright side, Arsenon will be a member again soon, as you'll have a new job soon. Awesome, glad to hear it, Arsenon. What's the new job? Still looking? Got an interview lined up? Got an offer that you're waiting to start, or what's going on there? That YouTube play button is going to come with the dress. Indeed it is. Looking forward to it. Demod you right now, you want to be valued. I value you, Arsenon. I do too, Arsenon. Oh, Cotton 4K. It's gray. Yeah, that is pretty fair. Not gonna lie. To be fair, we're all broke. Preach! Look what I just did. What did I just do? No, seriously, that might have just broken stuff. Because, I put his name back, but the name isn't changing back. Okay, there it is. Can we get an Eric Cartman impression for Arsenon? Arsenon knows my Eric Cartman impression.
Screw you guys and go home. Respect my authority.
Don't forget, Brock, you could be spending 70 on this one. Brass was going crazy with the impressions yesterday. Was it yesterday, for real? Did I stream on Sunday? No, I made a video on Sunday. Well, I guess I technically streamed on Sunday, but... Don't worry, the DLC will be at least 80. To Sunday at like past midnight. Yeah. That makes sense. I streamed Among Us. You know, because you missed it? Yeah. Which is sad, because Arsenon was the one that reminded me that I was supposed to stream Among Us.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I said was, how would you like to suck my Poipole, Mr. Garrison?
I am in Mountain Time. GMT 7. There was a stray black cat in your backyard. You fed it because it was making you sad. Yeah, starving kitties kind of hit you in the feels a little bit, don't they? I'm sorry, Arsenon. Now it's your yard cat? Am I a pro at singing? No. Not even a little bit. Can't bring it inside because of your house cat? That's understandable. Arsenon was in fact in choir. Arsenon lore coming to the chat. Jay Reynolds needs more names in the chat that matches their color. They feel so isolated. Yeah, it's pretty much a wall of blue these days, isn't it? Blue and gray with some green sprinkled in. This is why green names are more appreciated than blue names. There's less green names than there are blue names. This makes sense, right? It's a supply and demand issue. What happens if Wookiee never minds? To be fair, Fent was green. Yeah. Yes, Jay Reynolds is in fact a shiny. What's up, dude? You just want to be awake and a part of everything, don't you? Now that you're not roasting. Okay, let's get you saddled on up there, bud. With your little bobblehead. You feel like gray names are the rarest right now? Right now it was Brock's channel. Oh goodness, that was a big burp. Haven't seen any gray since Arsenon. Yeah, that's because I think Brock's channel signed off for the night. Ooh. Ew. They are calling you out. Also, we're now 2 subscribers away from the epic subscriber goal. Haven't seen Solus in a while. Haven't seen Solus since the beginning of the stream, honestly. Whis subscribed. Bud, you can lean to the left, thank you. Where is Waterboy? I think Waterboy went to bed because it's like 1 in the morning on a school night for him, probably. It's time to go even further beyond. School is for suckers. That's right, school's for fools. Look at me. I think Waterboy is in fact the youngest mod, not counting YouTube mods. I don't think I could hold Babycoin, the DS, and manipulate his patties all at the same time. School is for wishy-washy? Yeah, it is. Okay, dude. Yeah, his hands can't do it. The buttons are too far apart. Not to mention you have, like, no head control, do you, right now? Baby Coin is just like so happy to be here. He's just bobbing all over the place looking at lights. Probably shouldn't let you look like directly at those though, bud. The computer screen's one thing, but we don't need you looking off at the ring lights and staring at them like your brother. Honestly, when you give away clones of the Poipole and Nagnadel, you might actually partake in that. Well, good. Get some use out of them anyways. Oh. Okay. We have been going for 2.5 hours. I'm going to put us on a brief intermission. Baby Coin needs some quick attention. He needs a pit stop here. So we will be right back in about 3-ish minutes. Purplecliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shade, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. I'll clip it. I'll put it in a short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Purplecliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shade, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. I'll clip it. I'll put it in a short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Purplecliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shade, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. I'll clip it. I'll put it in a short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Purplecliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shade, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. I'll clip it. I'll put it in the short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Purplecliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? My Canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shame, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. I'll clip it. I'll put it in the short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Purplecliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your Canon event 2 to happen? I'm gone for 3 minutes and Jay Reynolds gifts a brass coin membership. Who ended up getting it? Arsenon! How? Like, did you choose that or was that just pure coincidence? That worked out. That's pretty cool. I love it when things work out like that. Yeah, Arsenon's is like at least an 8-month to a year ribbon. Arsenon's been a member for a long time. Bonk. How to get comfy here. There we go. Yeah, almost all of your ribbons are slightly different based on how long you've been here. The May dress stream should be a playthrough with just Indeedee. I like it. I can support that. Is the stream repeating for anyone else? Yeah. Yeah, I put you guys on hold. Hardcore. Intermissions clips audio is peaking a lot. That makes sense. Yeah, so when you like if you stop being a member, your ribbon status is saved, so when you resume you pick up where you left off. It doesn't have to be a continuous thing. Yeah, Arsenon like has donated the most memberships ever. I'm pretty sure. And that's even with me doing my 10 free ones a month. Somebody say snack. Yeah, so when I reset my computer, 5 of the bots died. So all of the bots running on Discord currently are not working. Well, glad that you like the membership, Jay. It does mean a lot. There, now those bots should all be not showing things. I do not remember that one, Fent. I can't say that I've ever heard of that name before. It kind of makes sense, Arsenon. It does prioritize the current stream viewers. Not always, but it does favor them. Are you upset you didn't get your last 2 ounces, dude? Yeah, a little bit. You think you're just lucky this is the 12th membership you've been gifted this month? Hey, if luck's it, then that's fantastic too. But you need to turn the head that way. There you go. Yeah, if I gift you a sub through the 10 free ones I'm able to do each month, it does count towards your ribbon progress, absolutely. Problem is, with the more subscribers I get, the less likely it is that you'll get it. But like I said, it does favor active people that show up on the channel. Munch, 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 munch. I don't know if I have a PNG of it. Hey, thanks, Fent. Glad I can be the favorite. Let me see if I can quickly get a PNG of that. There we go. Now I just need to save. Okay. All right. Streamlabs is going to suck for a second. You're trying to get a reliable partner, Mark, for your Haunter, and it's taken forever? No doubt. Only 3 months to go to get a new ribbon. That's what's up. Yeah, most of Arsenon's memberships were as a legend. This is also true. Arsenon like single-handedly makes up for half of my YouTube channel revenue. But these are the goals, guys. As soon as I can grow them here. That's the ribbon and how long people have been members. So yeah, Arsenon is in the 1 year range. Most of you guys are in the 1 month to 2 month range. Nobody's even approached that close, so I haven't had to put a 60 month badge in there because my channel isn't even 60 months old. I'll be a legend again. Arsenon, you're a legend now. What are you talking about? "48 months looking kind of spicy." Eventually, I will be revamping those ribbons. I don't want to just directly steal from Pokemon that badly, but I think I might use the champion ribbons for each generation more than anything else. Gonna work something out to stay subbed. Hey, still appreciated. Yeah, and I get to do in 5 days, 6 days? Soon to be 5 days. I get to do another round of 10 sub giveaways, so that's cool. I was thinking about paying kids to watch my streams and find those clippable moments that I was talking about earlier and like pay them in Nintendo Switch Online. Just pay them in Nintendo Switch Online gift cards. Like, hey, for every 1 minute short clip you find, get like 10 cents. Find 50 of them, I got you a month of Nintendo Switch Online or whatever. Part of it's my chair, but yeah, Baby Coin's tooting up a storm. That's actually why we had to take a intermission. Arsenon is in fact a Pokeball fanatic. I still think for the challenge sake, Arsenon, it should be a Premier Ball. Jay Reynolds over here trying to get the Master Ball from the Lotto ticket game. Do you guys remember how busted the Premier Ball was in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald? Maybe not Emerald, they might have fixed it in Emerald, but Ruby and Sapphire, Premier Ball's catch rate was so broken. Yeah, that's my chair. I likely will be doing that, Wookiee. They have the same catch rate, so you're never opposed to Premier Balls. They are supposed to have the same catch rate, but in Ruby and Sapphire, they're like 1/3 of as effective as a Pokeball, I swear. Another one of those classic Game Freak doesn't know how to code correctly moments. Thanks for the info. Now know to sell them. Yeah, it could have been Baby Coin Ketchum. So it does say that Pokeball was like 28%. Premier Ball says it's 28%, but I don't buy it. It was impossible to catch anything with a Premier Ball. A multiplayer Gen 3 with everyone would be cool. Perhaps, perhaps. I can do 2 versus 2 matches, yeah. So, my wife and I have talked briefly about her doing a Pokemon Let's Play on my channel called Wifey Coin Plays. Wanted to see how that might do. I don't know if I could handle getting stood up though, like getting outshined on my own channel. Because let's be honest, we all know that my wife would be much more interesting to watch play Pokemon than myself. It's like, I know my competition. Come on now. Is she better at playing? No. My wife hasn't really played many Pokemon games. Like, I got her into it. When we were dating, I made her buy Omega Ruby while I played Alpha Sapphire. Honestly, if she was to play the current games, she would probably be rocking up with like a Tinkaton, a Grimmsnarl, an Obstagoon. She would probably have a Mimikyu, maybe a Spiritomb. She would probably have a Miss Magius. Like, the team wouldn't be balanced at all, but it would be mostly dark types. Will wifey Coin be wearing a maid dress too? I highly doubt it. I sincerely doubt that. But yeah, if she did, I would be out of a job. Like, even after having 2 kids, I would still be out of a job. We're dating. If you love me, you will play this. Brass would have all the job. Wife Coin beating Pokemon with electric guitar as controller. It could happen. Wookie Spooky has an idea for a series. Let's hear it. Sigh. Oh no, not the pizza rolls. Fent Warrior used Hasa Fasa 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 and it was not very effective. You guys share a Pokemon account on whatever game, and each episode, one of you guys plays the account. You swap off each episode and have to continue what the previous person was doing until the game was completed. Another way of doing that is a Soul Link playthrough on a ROM, which is also possible. Pizza roll was unaffected. It wasn't very effective. It was not affected. Ghost type and normal type moves, they are not compatible. You were using a normal chew move, and the pizza roll is a ghost type, and it just said not effective. Oh my gosh, Soul Links are brutal. You wonder if there's a Legend of Zelda Pokemon fan game? Kinda, sorta, but not really. You Scorch. Yes, Soul Link with the wife would be pretty awesome. It would be interesting to see how they all work, though. I don't even think I've watched a Soul Link. Dude, you need to go to sleep, bud. You're up so late. Oh, I'm sorry, I offended you. Why are we upset? You've been trying to get your fiance to play Pokemon and she bullies you when you bring it up? Well, that's unfortunate. But it would be cool if we swapped who's playing per episode, so you have to figure out how far they got and what they did in the previous episode. I mean, I get the concept of the idea, but Pokemon's an easy enough game that there really wouldn't be much figuring it out. Socks off is the way to go. What's the matter, little one? Raw dog them sandals. See all the pretty lights back there, bud? I feel like Poipole and Nagnadel should be mythical. You don't know about stats, but it just gives off mythical vibe. I mean, kind of. I definitely don't think the legendaries or the Ultra Beast should be legendary. We are in fact only missing 2 more subs to break 20,400 subscribers. You absolutely should be eating pizza rolls at 2 in the morning, because why not? Also, I just realized that, like, you're up at 2:15 in the morning on a weekday. How does that work with work schedule? Do you just, like, not sleep, or do you work evenings or something? Like, I feel like we've talked about this before. What you headbutting me for? Work when you want, basically. Fair enough. I was most definitely hyped. I love running numbers. One more sub. One more sub. We can do it. You make your own schedule, so with working from home, you can just work whenever. Awesome. George does stuff, has just subscribed. If you guys are watching the stream like George, follow George's example, smash that subscribe button, become a member of the Brass Coin Collection. We shiny hunt here. We talk about life advice, general positivity, motivation, and shenanigans. As long as you get 40 hours in, your boss doesn't care. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I would take that as a personal challenge to have 5 days off and slam out my 40 hours into normal people days. With working from home, what is it that you get to do? I should play Subnautica. I have been vaguely intrigued by it. Ooh. Basically spreadsheet stuff. Could you effectively power through that in 2 days and have 5 days off, or is there like components that you have to wait on? It's 100% doable. You did it last week. Oh my gosh, that would be my personal goal. 20 hours, sleep 4 hours, 20 hours, sleep 8 hours, do streaming the rest of the time. Like, that would be my streamer go-to. Then again, 20 hours of spreadsheets is no joke. But when you can condense your working day into 2 days, I think it'd be worth it. Oh, goodness, bud. You gotta be careful with that thing. You got important cargo in that head. You usually get like 4-ish days off. That's what's up. Yeah, but you're supposed to whip your hair back and forth, not your entire dang head. He wants you dead. Like 2.5 days of work cause your kids, because your kids are terrorists. Oh, okay, yeah. If you don't sub, your next shiny will flee. That's a brutal threat, honestly. So your fiance wipes old people butt overnight and you're at home? Joke's on you, I don't find shiny Pokemon, they find me. I love that Arceus. And in Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus, that is so true. Okay, now that we've got rid of an air bubble, are we ready to like chillax for a second, bud? Okay, good boy. Good talk. Well, you can't be ripping it out of your mouth. It's certainly not time for food. Who's excited for Nintendo Direct tomorrow? If you don't subscribe, your pillow will turn into a Ditto when you least expect it. Honestly, I think I have to agree with Fent on that one. Or, in this case, Arceus. Bud. You can't just whip your head around the whole dang stream. It's not dinner time. If you don't subscribe, Gengar will visit you in your sleep and share your dreams with Hypno. We do got it! 20,400 subscribers. Let's go! It's only took like 3 months to do. Okay, you can be a part of the stream. I'm sorry. Oh, hey. Okay, you can stand up. Whatever. It is not 75 hours yet. It's just 74. But we think Baby Queen's just gonna be calling the rest of the stream a bust with his little attitude that he's got going on right now. I think it's a little bit too hot in this room. Ditto printed pillowcase. If Nintendo wouldn't give me a cease and desist, I totally would. But I think we could get away with like a body pillowcase that has an anime character looking thing on it with a Ditto's face. I'm sure people would get the reference. Okay, dude, we have to at least get double odds today, okay? You need to hold yourself together for like 30 more encounters. Can we do that? It's really 15 resets, I promise. What is the goal going to be updated? Or what's going to be the updated goal? That is going to be probably 2.5k or 20.5k. It's not so much that they simp for Ditto itself, so much that Ditto can literally be your everything. Oh yeah, he is not a happy camper. I really think it's just too hot in this room for him. Because you're not hungry, you've been fed. We'll try burp at him, see if that fixes it. One kid is passed out in the middle of your living room, rest are in their rooms. Fence Sims for Ditto. He moved himself to your chair. I don't think his padding is working very well. You really think you need food, bud? Like, we've been streaming 3 hours and I fed you once during this time. You're okay. You're okay. Just a little... Do a reset. This song is a lucky song. Would it be okay with you if we sat down?
But this song is Marnie's theme song. It's gotta be lucky. Are you cluster feeding again, dude? Oh, come on, dude. I need 22 more encounters. You can hold yourself together for 11 more resets. Alright. Well, that's probably not going to work. I might have to call it unsatisfyingly early. I put him out on the living room floor to squirm and worm and play for a bit where it's a little cooler. But as soon as I get to 8,192 encounters, we're probably going to have to call the stream so I can get him fed again for bed, because he's just not wanting to sleep today. He wouldn't sleep for my wife all day. Wouldn't eat either. So he's just on one. It is late. And there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow at 7 that I probably won't be live streaming, but I really want to. I have no idea what's after Nagnadel. I don't even know if Nagnadel's going to be next. As far as shiny hunting, though, Savali and Type Null. No, Type Null is huntable on the 3DS. I don't think Type Null is huntable anywhere else. Type Null is like Poipole. It's still Generation 7. Bro's snoring in your chair. Hopefully the baby doesn't wake up wife. That's not going to be ideal for anyone. That would be a better question for Arsenon. I don't know what its shiny looks like. It's gold. It's gold, everybody. I missed what? Are you doing the night shift of taking care of baby coin? The wife coin has the daytime shift. We kind of just go with the flow. I stay up late. She wakes up early. So it kind of evens out. Check general to catch up. Alright, last reset. It's funny that due to the Type Mill Savali being your favorite mon, you'd know that I'd know that it was shiny. Heck yeah. Alright. That was the last encounter of the night. No shiny. But thank you all so much for making this an awesome stream. We hit some goals. We'll get a new goal going on in the future.